Welcome back to storytelling in my hometown of Meridian, Mississippi. Where shall I begin again this morning as I'm sharing memories of those wonderful times in the 1960s when I was a kid? You know, sitting on the front porch at my house, swinging along in that big old swing that my papa had made, I could keep up with the entire neighborhood. I could see when the neighbors went to work, they came for lunch, because my daddy had the same schedule. And when the telephone rang, I could get in on those conversations. So when Grandma called that morning in early June, I knew that it was something special. I could just hear by the tone of my mother's voice. And later I learned it was the Jimmie Rodgers Festival. Oh my goodness, at Highland Park. And we were going. Now Mama and Daddy didn't go to everything, but Jimmie Rodgers was important. The entire town would turn out at Highland Park. And Grandma, my Grandma Brooks, she especially would go because you see Elsie McWilliams was her cousin. She was on that telephone list Grandma had. Now, if you were on, once a month, you were pretty important on her list. Every 2 weeks, more so important. Once a week, well, you were right on top. And Cousin Elsie was on that once a week list. So Grandma kept up with all of the Jimmie Rodgers stuff going on that had happened really throughout the whole world. He was world famous, still is. So my daddy would pick Grandma up, and Mom and Daddy and I would traverse down to Highland Park, and there would be bands playing and music and loads of fried chicken. I mean, the tables were so huge with fried chicken. There was watermelons and so much excitement. My grandmother was a giggler, and oh, she giggled from one end of the park to the other as we met people we knew, people that would come together once a year to celebrate the Jimmie Rodgers Festival. Now one year, Elvis was there. Oh my goodness, Elvis was there at the Jimmie Rodgers Festival. He had even been in the parade that day. Now I was just a kid. I didn't really understand the swiveling hips and the cuteness he was all about, but I knew he was special. And there he was in my hometown of Meridian, Mississippi, at the Jimmie Rodgers Festival in its heyday at Highland Park. My friends and I rode our bicycles from one end of the park to the other, always under the eye of my mother. She always knew where I was, but it was a wonderful time back in the 60s. And these memories from that time are so special to me. I hope they are to you as well. Thanks for listening in.